Back, everybody from YouTube. I've got another update for you guys today. Sorry, I'm a little tired still. I just woke up a couple hours ago. Today's video, I've got some seedlings. I'm going to plant those out in my aquaponics grow beds for you guys. And I start them out in a little seed tray with compost, coconut coir, and perlite. And that's what I use for my seedlings. I'll show you that over here. So I got a couple of seedlings here ready to go. I got some basil, I already planted out some asparagus, and then I got some other things that didn't grow, which is fine. That happens. I hope you guys are everybody's doing good, having a good week. Things are starting to cool down here in Arizona, so I figured it was safe to throw out some seedlings. Some of them I'm gonna have to wait because they're not gonna be strong enough to handle even the high 90s out here. But without further ado, let's go over here. Oh, I just have this new thing that popped up on my phone. What is that? It says activating tripod. What? I don't have a tripod. Let's see what happens. Whoa, it worked! What the? Well, you guys can see it for yourselves. I'm not holding the phone. No, I'm just kidding. I made a tripod. There's no app that makes a magic tripod for you guys. Let's set this up over here. And we'll get it in position. Down. Alright. And then we'll take this. Flip that down. Alright. Let's see if this will work. It's the first time I've tried this. So basically, I just take one of these guys and I push it in up from the bottom, and it helps me pull this out without damaging the roots. And then I take this guy and I use a bucket of water. I don't know if you can see that or not. Camera angle's not very good, but we'll try it anyways. Let's try wide angle. There we go. Alright. So we got our seedling. To get the soil off of the roots, I just dunk it in this little bucket of water I have here. Just real carefully. You don't want to damage the roots because it'll stress the plant out. And then I'll move the bucket so you can see how I do this. So obviously this is full of hydrogen, and you can stick your hands right in it. It doesn't hurt your hands. So I just take this guy, put it in my fingers like that, make kind of a little cup, and I just push it down into the clay pebbles, something like that. And then you just make rows of them. I'll do another one to pop it out here. I'll put our bucket back up so you can see that. See the soil on there. So I got two guys in here. Just dunk them in there. And I just carefully grab them. Oh, they smell good. I can smell the basil. This is ruby red basil, if you're wondering. So, see, we got two plants there with the roots pretty much cleaned off. It's okay to leave a little bit of stuff on there. I have colonies of worms and bacteria that live in the grow beds that will consume that stuff over time. I'll set one down there. I'm going to take that one, and I'll start a row back here. And then bam, just like that. And then take the next one. Now come on, if that was in soil, do you think that would have gone any quicker? I don't think so. So we'll keep going here. I'm just going to do these. I'm going to plant out these basil just to show you guys, and then I'm not going to make you watch me do the whole thing because I have a lot more seedlings. And to be honest, I probably wouldn't watch myself plant all of these. Maybe I would. I don't know. Maybe I would. But it could take a little while. Just kind of giving you guys the idea of how I do it over here in my backyard aquaponics farm. I don't know why I call it a farm. It's not. I'm not selling anything. Nobody's allowed back here. I don't have employees. Alright, move the bucket again. Show you guys the plants. See, these two are a little bit root bound. You just carefully pull them apart. There they go. I didn't even feel any of them break, so let's see what happens. No, that one doesn't look too good. Maybe that one's gonna die. That's okay though. For every one that doesn't make it, there's two more. I got two more here. As you can see, I'll rinse those puppies off. And I don't compact the grow medium in the seedling trays because it makes it harder for the seeds to sprout and then the roots to grow out through them. So I just kind of tamp them down and they're not real tough, not real thick either. Let's see, where can I put this guy? Right here. Sorry for the runny nose. I got a little allergy thing going on this morning, which is pretty normal. Alright. And then we can, through the magic of my engineering, we can just go like this. And you can see all the plants in there. Hopefully. And over here we've got some asparagus I already planted out. Let's zoom in. See if we can see those. They're just really, really fine. It's like a little fern. These are all asparagus that I started inside as well. I planted those out already, obviously. And then, not sure what else we got in here. We got arugula. Looks like one of them sprouted, maybe two. And then watercress, we're gonna leave those maybe. And then I've got, what is that? Spinach, one spinach. So we're gonna leave those for another day. They're not quite ready. So we'll put the camera back in the mount. I'll show you guys the mount that I made while we're out here. We're in the shade so we can see. One of my friends mentioned that he saw somebody on YouTube make a tripod stand out of an old piece of drum hardware, and I thought, well, heck, I have a whole bunch of broken cymbal stands at my shop where I work. So I just took some of those and made a stand. See, as you can see here, this is stripped out. It won't tighten anymore. So I put a sheet metal screw in there, right there. And that holds this in place. I just picked a height that I could use, and I just left it there. And then same thing here. This is actually from 3 different brands of drum hardware. I'm not going to mention those because it doesn't matter. But as you can see, there's another sheet metal screw. This clamp is the only actual one on here that still functions. So I can loosen this. It's not stripped out yet, and I'll try to make it last as long as I can. But as you can see, that moves up and down. I can go, let's see, it goes up about 1.5 feet, which is great for me. So I'm just over 6 feet tall. And then this clamp down here, you can see these little dents. This is all smushed in, so this is actually as tight as it'll go. It won't tighten anymore. But it works perfect for what I'm using it for. And then I got this guy at the top. You can't see it, but I'm holding on to about a 1.5 foot metal rod that goes into that little hole right there. And we'll put it back in. And we'll raise this up. I'm gonna adjust this. It's kind of cool. It has all kinds of adjustments on it. And this didn't cost me a single penny. Alright, I'll take you guys over here. Hopefully there's not too much glare. I mean, it kind of is for me, but I'm not sure how it's going to show up on the camera. So here's the crack key table. It's got loads of radishes on there. Let's see if I can get closer. Ah, the glare is just driving me nuts. Let's try it over here. Bear with me, guys. I apologize for the camera moving around and whatnot. Alright, here we go. Alright, so here we got a really bad looking squash. As soon as the sun moves overhead and it's not beating down on it, it'll perk back up again. It does this every single day. And we've got rows of radishes here. And then down at the end, I don't know if you can see that or not, there is one Armenian cucumber. It's doing really good. And then the rest are radishes. I need to add some more nutrients to this thing. Let's see here. Let's see how this works. So anyways, that was a little update I wanted to do for you guys. I apologize for the audio because I don't have a microphone yet. So I'll try to speak loudly so the mic on the camera can pick it up. What else was I going to do today? I've got a lot of running around to do today, but I have some ideas for some projects I want to do. We'll see how motivated I get after this video. I know it didn't take that much work to do this. It's just hitting record and then walking around and talking and pointing and getting my hands a little dirty. But I wanted to share with you guys how I transplant my seedlings and how I get the soil off, and then, you know, or if I keep the soil on them and put those in the grow beds.